Welcome in, everybody, to the first, I guess, second, technically, card review of MLB 24. In this series, we break down all the new stuff, all the new cards, see if they're worth it, are the packs worth it, and all that stuff. We have a new program called Season Awards and a new headliner. So let's jump into it. And again, we don't really know what's going to happen, so let's see if we can get you some good cards and some good stub financial decisions. All right, let's get into it. So as we do with all of these, let's take a look here at the old schedule here. So today is the second, so we have the Season 1 drop, basically, for Season 1, and a headliner who's Jim Thome. On Friday, we get 3 legendary storylines, so we're assuming more Negro League stuff. And then the week after, we get Team Infinity Chapter 2, BR, ranked an event next week. So that's that. Now let's just get started here. I want to get started with the packs because I think they kind of tie into the program a little bit. So let's just sort of get that out of the way here first. Again, I wasn't sure what they were going to do, but I wasn't expecting packs per se, but they're optional in the program. So go with that. First up here is O'Neal Cruz. Basically, this whole pack is lightning or all lightning charge cards, I think, except for 2. So O'Neal Cruz does get the Fire Boost of the Division 45. Just want to throw that out there. So against righties, he'll be 96, 116. Against lefties, 75, 90. So perfect against righties, power-wise, 106. You can do the math there. Speed-wise, he'll be, I think, just at 95. So he should be good. He's got a good enough arm. He can play. He can play out there for you. He can play second and short, so good card and all that stuff. Next up, Lourdes Gurriel, primary left fielder, but he can play pretty much everywhere, minus catcher. He's got 83, 95, 120, 85, clutch of 109, no Byron Boost vision to 70, but good enough card, I think, personally, for it. So there's that. This next one is Jason Foley here, sinker with outlier. I want to throw that out there. A slider and circle change, so I don't know necessarily how hard it's gonna be, but it's gonna be a hard sinker. Just throwing that out there. So the important stats for him: his hit per 9 is 99, pitching clutch is 101, his control is 86, but I don't think that matters. He's got max break and max velocity, so kind of keep that in mind here, that these babies are going to move and move a lot. Now we're into, so there's 2 92s and the rest are 89s. Second 89, Nick Martini. I love this kid's swing. It's great. DH, but he can play all the left field spots. I really wouldn't put him out there. He'll still be a silver, but I think there's better options. Again, no Byron Boost with the vision of 71, but he's 90, 103 against right, 65, 53 against left, clutch of 101. So he'll play it. But again, I think there's better options, and there might be a better option in the program that you're gonna get for free. But we'll get to that in a second. Pinch hitter, so if you want to bring him off the bench, I guess I should look at these 2 guys. Do they have any quirks? Breaking ball hitter for Yuri, and for O'Neal, no quirks. All right, and the last one is good old Jonah Heim. I don't know why his card art's different. They didn't have it when I tried to film this the first time, so keep that in mind. But he can play catcher. He's a switch hitting catcher. 65, 70, 108, 76. Vision 76, no Byron Bruce, clutch of 112. We all know what his swing can do. I don't think this is something necessarily to worry about. Before we get into the program, here's the new headliner, Jim Thome, 87, 125, 78, 92, does get the Byron Boost and a clutch of 86. So keep that in mind. He does get the Byron Boost because I think that's still the best boost in the game. But that's all the packs here so far, and all that stuff. Nothing's really changed in this market. By the way, if you haven't gotten this pack, there's still time to get the Ramon Trancoso card. His boost is ended though, but I want to throw that out there. So let's get into the new programs here. So we're gonna go to other programs, and you kind of saw it already, but let's just break down the cards. So first up, Michael Trout, not too bad. 60 vision, just missed the Byron Boost. Oh man, 81, 96 against right, 76, 70 against lefties. Clutch of 95, so not too shabby. 86 speed. Silver defense, so if you do feel uncomfortable putting a silver out there, you can DH him, totally fine. But again, there's a free DH. But again, hey, this is the Tops Now card, man. What are you gonna do? And it's a good one. Honestly, it's a really good one. I like the idea that they're going for. And we'll get to that Shohei one right there in a second here. So Keith Colt, second baseman, the next card you're gonna get here. 90, 91 against right, 100, 95 against left, vision 65, so get no Byron boost. He can play second, third, and short. I don't think it's necessarily a bad option for second base, but I mean, all this is really gonna depend on kind of what you're doing, what you're feeling and stuff. So, again, not the worst thing in the world. I don't think there's any quirks on any of these guys. There was none for him. What about Trout? Ooh, there is stuff for Trout. World Warrior, Day Planner, Rally Monkey, and Table Setter. Okay, so that's good to know. And the other free card, the Monster Live Series prices might be coming down, is Shohei Ohtani. 80-92 against right, 58-78 against left, vision 61. Again, just above the threshold for Byron. He's quick. He can play left, center, and all the outfield spots. Oh, his clutch is 83, so it'll speed of 86, and any quirks on you. A lot. He's got Road Warrior, Day Planner, Unfazed, Rally Monkey, Breaking Ball Hitter, Deadeye, Fighter, Situational Hunter, Bad Ball Hitter, Breakout Liar, and Table Setter. So he's got, what, 11 quirks? Jeez, man. All right, 11 quirks. And the last card we could talk about here is good old Garrett Crochet. He's a starter. He's back, and if you remember him from MLB Show 20, oh buddy, no quirks available, so he does not have Outlier. Okay, that I'm fine with that. Looking at him, his hit per 9, where is it? Hit per 9, 88, clutch 92, control. Yeah, we all know he's gonna be filthy, and he's a 91, so you're probably gonna see a lot of him. And then in this as well, you're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a headliner pack, set 4, which was Jason Bay. So you're gonna get some decent stuff here. Now, how do we get them? Well, let's take a look. So first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna do these moments to get you 12 points. So that'll get you the Mike Trout. So that's gonna eat the Mike Trout. And then everyone's favorite homework assignment. Get hits, RBIs, and PX speed. Yay, we're back to the homework assignments. And then there's generic missions. Total bases with center fielders, hits with shortstops, hits with fielders, hits with DH, and parallel with White Sox. So you got that Carlos Rodon. I used to just throw him in there. And this is what I was talking about, the optional collection. If you do spend the steps and you lock these guys in, you can get 16 points for the 2 92s and then 6 for the rest of them. I don't think that necessarily those cards are worth the steps. And again, more than likely, they'll probably throw that pack in this thing as we kind of go along here. But yeah, so that's basically it. Yeah. Hi, Specs again. And I guess I wanted to make a point because I saw something on Twitter that right after I hit end that I wanted to sort of make a point on, and I don't know why I did it. So we're going to jump back in for uno momento. One thing that I guess I don't know why it didn't click in my head when I was looking at it, but and I think when I say later, I don't know where I'm going to put this. I'm just going to tack it on at the end here, but I did want to make the point here. And this is necessarily neither here nor there. I think it's because there's 2 drops. I don't think I want to hold my judgment really until Friday. And the reason why I want to do that is because do 4 cards feel inherently empty? Yes. Do I think that putting content behind packs is inherently bad for the player base because we have that issue with 23? Yes. Do I think that 30k stubs for cards that are not necessarily the best but on par with the best is a bad thing? Yes. Do I think there should be at least 1 free pack here to end this program? Yes. Do I think they should be that this amount of packs so far in Conquest and stuff has been poor so far? Yes. Do I think that they could have had one? They could have put in 1 pack right here that I'm looking at 45 or flip Crochet with 1? Absolutely. Do I think this is going to continue? I couldn't tell you. Do I think this program's overall bad? No, not really. The biggest gripe I'm going to put out there with this program is, 1, does it feel a little bit empty? Yes. The real issue, and this is the issue that I've noticed with these stupid jelly bean packs, is because the jelly bean's a diamond and that diamond slot kind of fills the diamond slot in a pack, you're getting it's taken away from guys, you know, like the Otanis, like the Trouts that are necessarily in there. And by the way, too, and I said like the homework assignment fact. No offense, I think this is the dumbest thing they can possibly do. I didn't care much for it last year because I thought it was a waste of time. And I think it's still a waste of time now. I don't care for getting 11 points from PXP. I don't care about getting 5 home runs with tops now guys, like the hits, the RBIs. No offense SDS, but I don't care about this. This isn't fun, this isn't rewarding, this isn't engaging content. This is just a weekly homework assignment, and if it's going to be this way again, you're going to have pushback. And the reason I'm pushing on it now is because like I said, I saw something on Twitter that was like, oh, that's true. I think this is bull. I think realistically, if we're going to do that, instead of 3 points, make these 5, so then it's 20. So then at least you got 2 cards to go off of, because right now if you're doing that moments, you're only getting 12. Yeah, you get Trout, but what's the harm of going to Colt Keith here and getting 2, and then at least you have 2. Like I don't understand it, and I think this disconnect, if this continues, you're gonna have more people complaining about it than you did last year. And on top of it too, like these generic missions, all right, I get it. This is like the cast off, the send all, whatever, because you're gonna have a shortstop, you're probably gonna have a left fielder, and you're probably gonna have a DH. I'm guessing. But again, we can ditch these like homework assignment crap. And by the way, and I guess I should have said this here, I think this is kind of absurd, to be honest with you. You get 32 points if you spend potentially 60k steps to get, and you pull 292s, you can get 32 points. Bro, what are we doing here? That gets you Ohtani by itself. So again, this pay to win model is kind of going to get old again if it's going to be like that. And again, I didn't play MLB The Show 19, but I know MLB The Show 19 had Player of the Month packs. And if we're headed that direction again, I think you're going to have people who will be upset. And I just said this video like 20 minutes. But I saw that particular content of like how empty it felt in the packs and stuff, and at first I was like, I care less, because I don't necessarily want to judge it. But I will say, if part 2 of this is again, it kind of goes back to what I said last year. I was talking about programs and why programs felt so bad, is because every other one was filler, where it's like it's like this again. It's like you can't throw a specialty pack in here. Like, hell, ditch the headliner pack, put one of the awards packs there, or put you don't need 5 regular show packs. Make it worth my while. Like, I'm gonna do this regardless, but it makes it hard. And I just wanted to use that, and use more so of my not content creator brain, but my free to play option mind, that we're playing for a Garrett Crochet. Yeah, is the Garrett Crochet card gonna play? Yes. Do I think the stuff along the way is gonna play? It probably will. But again, I think having I don't know, not having one pack here just so you could get 16 points at the end, I don't know, I don't think it's necessarily a good look. I don't think it's necessarily a bad look, but I wanted to throw that in there because I thought it was important for me to use my voice. And again, I said it before, I said it last year all throughout. I'll praise SCS when they do good. I'm going to criticize when they do bad. And I think this is just one of those ones where it looked bad. And I hope it just gets better, because this is like a Tuesday thing. But again, if this kind of continues, you're going to see things go sour very quickly, because Grind 97, Pack 99 did not feel good last year. And hopefully we're not going to that way again. It hasn't felt like that so far this year. But things can change. So I just want to throw that out there. All right. Yeah, so thanks, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.